Hello and welcome to the GMS Magazine channel. In the previous episode I had the unboxing of Nexum Galaxy, the core game. Today though is Nexum Galaxy the Asteroids Expansion that was also unlocked through the Kickstarter. This adds a lot of new material to the game, but is it actually worth the amount of money that you're gonna have to spend to get your hands on it? I am about to show you. Welcome to the GMS Magazine unboxing videos. Also designed by Enrique Prieto, this is an expansion that, well, it tries to expand the Nexum Galaxy universe. As you saw in the previous video, the rules are really next to nothing. They have very few rules, even though I can assure you there is plenty to do in the game. So what is this trying to do with this expansion? Well, firstly, it's bringing a tech chain that goes up so you can explore more things, more discs, more events, four or five different species that you can use, each one with different abilities and ways to behave. So yeah, from the get-go, it seems to be offering an awful lot. But what's inside the box? Is it actually worth it in terms of what you have to spend to get your hands on it? Well, if the production of Nexum Galaxy is anything to go by, these should be pretty similar. It's a shame that we're not seeing a slightly different cover to this game, to be perfectly honest. I think that would have been much nicer. Yeah, we see asteroids in here, but it would be better to see something completely different but engaging with the previous one. But anyway, we have what we have. The back has been very well used. We get, the technology cards, the fourth generation, and everything very well laid out. So there is no doubt that you will know exactly what you're going to get when you go and buy this game. I like that. I think that's pretty decent. Get open. Resisting. Same box, exactly the same size, exactly the same quality, exactly the same everything as the core game, which is quite nice. And we get chunky rules. And the only way to know which one is the English and the Spanish is because the Spanish has an accent on the O. Expansión instead of expansion. See? What a single accent can do, it does make a difference, doesn't it? Anyway, let's take a look at the rules. Chunky, as I was saying, very chunky, 20 pages. There's a fair amount to this, even though it doesn't look like it because it says introduction contents. Oh, by the way, you do need the core game in order to play this expansion. It's not a standalone, all right? You need the core game, remember that. So, main changes in asteroids. No hyperspace. Why? Setup changes. Asteroid. Okay, well, let's take a look. Same layout as before, which is nice. These somehow feel meatier. It feels like there is a lot more here than meets the eye. But everything seems to be also very well explained, which is, what on earth is this? Wow. I was not expecting something like this. Because that, it's a top for, it's a campaign, of course. Okay. Right, and then scenarios, which even more than we had before. I love that. Okay, so these are the rules. As you can see, this is what a rule book should be like. And why not? Now we have the Atlas, which is, I presume, that table that impressed me and kind of overwhelmed me a little bit, was referring to. Double-sided, this is the same. I think so. Okay. One was sprue with more spaceships and asteroids and places, moons. Okay. Same thing as the previous one, just as sturdy, just as well printed, just as easy to detach, so there's no damage. Okay. 8 more tiles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 more tiles. As stated in... Oh, no. That's what I thought, 8. See, I was missing 2 tiles. But no, here they are. I thought I read 8, and then 6. Maybe I got it wrong. But no. I was completely right. Same insert, by the way. Identical. They haven't gone for a different insert. Because, kind of. Why bother? However, it would be nice to have this, to be able to put it in the main box, instead of having 2 boxes. But anyway, 3 baggies, thank you for those. I guess we're going to need them at some point. Cards that I'm going to open somehow. Do I see a little strip here? This is slightly harder than the previous one, but I will do it for you, my adoring public, my lovely viewers, my beloved friends. I do these things for you. I love taking these things off. And I know it's a stupid thing, but I love it when you start to pull and it creates a vacuum and it's just pulled up. Oh, like that. Oh, I don't know, there's something magical about that. I am very strange, I know that. So we have cards for the different factions. So we have the Biontes or Biontes, the Clonics, the Nomicons, and the Psychons. Who thinks this name? I don't. More cards, double-sidedly printed. Good use of the backs, so they are not easy to be mistakified or mistaken, as if you want to speak properly. And this is here for the Clonics, because they I don't know who this is for. Oh, for the Psychons, I beg your pardon, which are the yellow ones. And this will be for the Clonics, because they are the rare ones. And this will be for the Biontes, because they are the green ones. And this will be the blue ones for the Nomicons. Okay, and we'll take a look at that. It's not about the use of the icons, even though I wish, since there's plenty of space in the center, I wish they've made these icons here at the top and at the bottom a little tiny bit bigger, to make sure that they are easy enough to differentiate. Because for somebody with relatively poor eyesight, to know what these are meant to be doing, especially for example in a card like this, where you get 2 icons that are identical, but this one here, one of them is slightly more faded, without knowing what that means. I wish that was made a little tiny bit more accessible, just a tiny bit more accessible. I presume it's going to be the same for all the other species. Yep, that is correct. Okay, well, so that is that, and then we get a few gems, not very many, and oh, I was going to burst it. That's it. So more gems to complement the previous ones for the core game, and that's it. However, before you go, the insert, as I pointed out, is exactly the same thing, identical. So the cards come here, I know, another rebooking rather than just an unboxing. It's the reboxing. And there is another expansion that I want to show you, which is the Beyond expansion that comes with a little envelope and this little box. This little box came expanded completely, and I assembled it before the video started, and now I cannot dismantle it because I fear I would break it, and if I break it I will regret it the rest of my life. But it comes like that, and you have to do a little bit of origami to get it all like this. And here you're going to put the tokens that come for this expansion. Not very many, just a few, with the rules in Spanish and in English, and a few more tokens, and that's it. And that's the Beyond expansion. I have no idea what it does, no idea whatsoever. I'll let you know when I play this and do the review. But until then, I have no idea. But there are two different expansions, and yeah, I can understand this being an envelope because it's tiny. Are you going to put this in a box? What's the point? So no bemoaning from my part. This is just as good as the core game in terms of quality production. They haven't overproduced it. I think it's clever that they have reused the same insert for both the previous game and the expansion, because why not save money? I think it makes sense. It would have been, I don't know, if this was a smaller box and everything could go into the previous box, which I don't think there's a reason why it wouldn't if you try to put everything in the same box, but it will save you that. But anyway, there's enough for me to decide. I'm not the owner of the company, but do I think this is worth it? In terms of production, absolutely yes. And in terms of what it offers to the game, in terms of expandability, it is very, very promising. And I already know this is a very good game, so I don't think you can go wrong with this. If you enjoy the base game, and you can take a look at the game that we played online, that's still in the channel, so by all means do take a look and let me know what you think. Thank you very much indeed, however, for being there. It is, as always, truly appreciated. Let me know if you have already played the game, what you think of it. I'd really love to hear your opinion. But until the next time, thank you once more, and I will talk to you very, very soon. Take care.